And hello, good morning. How are you? It's a morning stream again. All right, so more than likely later today, I will have a sleep stream because, by God, it's freaking going to be hot. So, yeah, definitely going to have a sleep stream later today. So, stay tuned for that. As for trying to figure out about streaming wise, like I said, it's up in the air for the weekend. So I'll keep you updated if anything goes. But what I want to do whenever the streaming is about to happen is to do Guitar Hero Van Halen, work on the one, and maybe Eruption too, because now I'm figuring out the triplets now. It's like, oh, I'm getting triplets again, so that's good. So now I have to figure out Eruption again. Because only one section that I have issues with is the strumming section. That's the only issue I have. And it's not really so much about the strumming, it's those three notes that's supposed to look like pull-offs. They're all strums. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit difficult. Oh, shit. So, how the original schedule is supposed to be, I got today and tomorrow. But we'll soon see about Saturday, or even tomorrow at this point. So we'll soon see. But if we do have a stream, it will be the Guitar Hero Van Halen stream. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Let me go get my phone, because I'm about to have the picker wheel decide on what would be our next Guitar Hero stream after the Van Halen. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, even better. Here we go. Picker wheel. Okay. So, let's go ahead and delete all of these. All right. Guitar Hero 2 Jordan. Guitar Hero 3 TTFAF. Guitar Hero 3 1. Guitar Hero World Tour Satch Boogie. Plus Assassin. Another big grind that I've been wanting to go for. We'll get to Metallica. Oh, you left your can up there. Poop. Not too sure if Rock Band 1 works, but Rock Band 1 green. Actually, let's fuck off. Dude, stop that. Oh my god, dude, stop. Oh my god, dude. This is retarded. Okay, Green Grass and High Tide solo to E NTSC. Because, okay, when I was playing Rock Band 2 off video, I somehow managed to FC solo 2E on guitar. But now, if it's chosen, I'm going to try to FC solo 2E on Rock Band 1 on NTSC. So those are the four. So I don't think there's any other big ones other than those major four. All right. And if in case if it's not a console grind session, Clone Hero, our little grind session for Clone Hero, Solus 4 Tech FC Progress. Yes. And thinking about it, only one section I know for sure that I'm going to have a lot of issues with is Machinations A. So far, I have FC'd Enlightened, Murderous, and both solo over robots. So I'm trying to focus on the major hard sections first. And once I'm down to like the last two hard sections, then I'll probably focus on getting the rest of the sections to do the Tech FC. All right, let's see what the picker wheel has decided. Okay, Drew. Fine. Through Fire and Flames, Guitar 3 will be the next Guitar Hero stream after Guitar Hero Van Halen's on the one. Oh, God. Oh. Had to get that one out. Now, since this is the morning stream, we gotta go ahead and talk about our rules for the morning stream. Rule number 1, 6 a.m., I get the clothes that I need. Rule number 2, 6:30 a.m., I will check on my hubby. Rule 3, 7 a.m., the stream ends. Number 4. I have a habit of going to the bathroom quite a lot in the morning. If I go to the bathroom 3 times in one stream, the stream is immediately over because I'll have to focus on being in the bathroom before I go to work. Like, this might be the first trip in the stream coming up. Oh, God. And it smells, which means, yeah, I'm probably going to go. Yeah, I'm probably going to go to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. So I'm going to take this hit real quick, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom. Hey, Insane Orgy WRWE. Take your stream boo and shove it up your fucking ass. Let's take this hit. Because now I definitely need to go. Be right back. Wow, okay. That's intriguing. Okay. Really? You suck at grinding. You really do. You really suck at grinding weed. It's either that or it's really sticky. God. What the fuck? Damn. Red was Ben.
Episode 3 is finally finished after crazy all-nighters and basically destroying my health. But I can't post it or I'll go to jail. And not only that, I will also immediately lose my lawsuit of $300,000, and the GoFundMe we made for Brian will go straight to this mystery company that I'm no longer allowed to talk about. They sent court papers to my email, which I guess a judge approved for them that this was a valid form of service. And so now that I'm officially served, I cannot even mention this company or I will be in jail and everything. Normally I would be like, screw the big guy telling me what to do. I'm going to do what's morally right. But in this situation, if I do that, then all my friends get screwed with this lawsuit and we lose all the GoFundMe money we raised, like immediately. So I am no longer allowed to even mention this mystery company. My personal opinion is that this is unfair because this order was put on me because this company was telling the court that I was making bomb threats. I was planning on murdering the manager and employees, which obviously I didn't do, and you can see that in the footage. The only problem is I was not given a chance to share my side. The court just heard their perspective, not mine. So because I wasn't able to share my side, I'm now no longer allowed to talk about them, and it looks like this might be it. So, yeah. Episode 3 is finally finished after crazy all-nighters and basically destroying my health. But I can't post it or I'll go to jail. Not only that, I will also immediately lose my lawsuit of $300,000, and the GoFundMe we made for Brian will go straight to this mystery company that I'm no longer allowed to talk about. They sent court papers to my email, which I guess a judge approved for them that this was a valid form of service. And so now that I'm officially served, I cannot.
June 29th, 1995, 2 p.m., Socho District, Seoul, South Korea. The Samsung department store was, by any measure, having a good day. 40,000 shoppers moved through its 5 floors. Families drifted between clothing racks. Teenagers crowded the food court. Children pressed their hands against the glass display cases near the entrance. Unbeknownst to them, up above, on the 5th floor, the mall's top executives were having a meeting to decide their fate. The suits sat around a table in one of the management offices. Chairman Lee Jun and his son, the store's president, were presiding over the meeting. The building's cooling systems had been switched off roughly an hour.
Enact anything you see on this channel.
Jackass, Knoxville, double system, terror, no Chinatown, live still, the key squeal.
If you thought the Lego scandal was done surprising you with twists and turns, you're off your gourd, Buster. You're straight gourd.
And I'm the CEO and co-founder of Patreon. On May 29th, Patreon received an official takedown request filed by Bricks and Minifigs for media and accounts related to reckless spend and an ongoing dispute regarding a local Lego consignment issue. This is the verified complaint with exhibits. This is the request for immediate content removal pursuant to temporary restraining order. And this is the motion for the temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction.
What a disgusting, slimy, underhanded maneuver here. This is some shit that not even Umbrella Corporation was doing. They are that evil. So they have put in all of the official paperwork here to force Patreon to take down Reckless Ben's Patreon account. And this is the CEO coming forward to let the community know that this has been submitted. This is real. This isn't someone impersonating Bricks and Minifigs. This is all the vile, despicable, unholy work of an evil organization led by someone who legitimately has a twirled mustache, the most comic book character villain-looking motherfucker imaginable. Ammon, I'm talking about that goober. This is them now trying to starve out Ben. They tried numerous times to have him thrown in jail over some barnacles and horseradish. That didn't work. So now they've come from the top turnbuckle here to try and instead just take away his income. I cannot fathom a world where Bricks and Minifigs as a business exists beyond this point. I just don't think it's possible, not even in a fucking fairy tale, because who would possibly feel comfortable going into bed with them from this point forward, knowing what we know now? Even just fully setting aside what I believe to be blatantly obvious, bare naked corruption from the local Utah police department over there that Bricks and Minifigs top brass are utilizing like their own personal fucking military force, their own little hound dogs. Even to that. I think this is now the 4th video in 3 days I've made on this massive Lego scandal, but I can't help it. This is one of the crazier stories I think I've ever. It is bonkers that this Lego scandal keeps snowballing into this avalanche of degeneracy, discovering new unhinged lows that previously went undiscovered in the meta. They're finding new tech here, Bricks and Minifigs that is, for just bafflingly awful decisions here. Now they have fully opened Pandora's box. They have unleashed the plagues out there, just misery. It's pandemonium. It's crazy because It's like Bricks and Minifigs is a Voltor whose only move is self-destruct, and they are spamming that bitch. They are just finding every possible angle to ruin their reputation. If corporate ass fuckage was a sport, Bricks and Minifigs would be Michael Jordan.
Episode 3 is finally finished after crazy all-nighters and basically destroying my health. But I can't post it or I'll go to jail. And not only that, I will also immediately lose my lawsuit of $300,000, and the GoFundMe we made for Brian will go straight to this mystery company that I'm no longer allowed to talk about.
All of us are still trying to piece together the puzzle here and figure out who this mystery company could be. It's like a Smash Brothers character you haven't unlocked yet. We just can't quite make it out yet. But I do have a hunch, though I'm, of course, not 100% sure who the culprit might be. We'll have to get Scooby-Doo off this case. So now they have ball-gagged Reckless Ben here. He was giving a status update on the whereabouts of episode 3, that it was completed, ready to rock and roll, but he is now unable to share that because it would put him at risk of going to jail and instantly losing his lawsuit, and also all of the money raised through the GoFundMe for Brian and his family would be forfeit. So he can't release part 3 of the investigation on this massive Lego scandal because of this legal hoopla he finds himself wrapped up in. Now, right away, I want to talk about something because I've seen a lot of people mentioning that the methods that have been used here were really counterproductive and may have actually been harmful in the grand scheme of things in this case. And while I do understand that criticism, like, yeah, it seems like some of the things he was doing may be purely for content, like that was the impetus behind a couple of the decisions, what's inarguable is that what has happened as a result of this is a net positive for the actual victims of Bricks and Minifigs here, which is Brian and his family. The money raised through the GoFundMe is life-changing, and it is, no doubt, a good thing. And showcasing the way Bricks and Minifigs corporate, as well as how those individual franchisees conducted themselves, is also an extremely important thing as a PSA to the LEGO community with who they might be doing business with. So I think no matter how you spin it, no matter how you look at this and peel back the layers of the onion, I think even if you didn't agree with all the things Ben did, which I do understand in a few instances, I think all of it did lead to something very important, which was trying to help someone that had been wronged by a corporation that refused to try and make things right without this public spectacle unfolding here. And also, unironically, Ben has made a sacrifice to like his personal freedom. He's went to jail twice for this and is now wrapped up in some very serious litigation. And all of that under the attempts to try and make things right for Brian. And like I said, again, even if you don't agree with all the ways he went about it, nothing would have been changing without Ben doing those things. Brian still wouldn't have been getting what he was owed, or Bricks to Minifigs and the franchisees would have still been just giving him the cold shoulder, treating him like dirt. So I think it has been a positive thing that Ben has gone to bat for. And now I think this latest decision is one that can be unanimously booed.
Right, so for today's video, we have yet another update in the whole Bricks and Minifigs, Reckless Ben, and American Fork Police Department situation. I think it's been about a week since we last spoke about this situation, and I mean, there are a lot of updates because there are new updates basically every single day. And I assume Bricks and Minifigs are probably expecting this to all die down because they have. He announced a permanent closure of the Salem, Oregon store, as well as a mutual agreement to part ways with franchise owners Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson due to a devastating social media campaign. Now, what I will say here is that this has been worded in a very interesting way, and I feel like it's actually been worded in a way that could be used in a lawsuit. I could be wrong, obviously, but the fact that they mentioned the parted ways due to a devastating social media campaign, of course, when you're suing somebody, you have to prove damages. This, to me, seems to be worded in a way that they could use to, like, prove damages. And Ben and Brian are currently being sued by not only BAM, but also Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson. Again, I could be wrong here, but in my previous video, we did take a look at Alan McNeff's previous company called Legally Mine. And it seems to me a big part of Legally Mine's service that they offer is by using certain tactics to help people out in lawsuits. And we are actually going to see some further evidence of that a little bit later on in the video. But before we actually do get into all of that, can we just talk about how fucking wild it is that BAM are suing not only Ben, but Brian. Brian, by the way, who they mentioned in their statement, they said, as part of the proposed sit-down meeting, BAM even indicated a willingness to potentially dismiss Brian personally as a named defendant in its lawsuit against Reckless Ben and others relating to defamatory online videos and other misconduct referenced therein. So not only are they using this lawsuit as a way to try and get Brian to have a conversation with them and come to some form of resolution, and it might not actually be in favour of Brian, who knows, but also just the fact that they filed this lawsuit in of itself, I think it's a terrible look for the company, but specifically the fact that they're suing Brian, the person who they, in my opinion, owe money to, is fucking wild. And they keep mentioning in interviews oh, we just really want to help out Brian. It wasn't our fault, but you know what? We'll step in and make things right. All whilst they're suing Brian and Ben for over $1 million. How on earth does that make sense? And by the way, they say that they would potentially dismiss Brian from the lawsuit if they did have a sit-down meeting. So maybe they wouldn't, maybe they'll give Brian the, $80,000 or whatever he's owed. I don't know if that's the correct number, but just as an example, we'll give Brian his $80,000 or whatever it is, but then we'll also sue him for $1 million. Oh, and also another interesting thing with this lawsuit is that, as we can see right here, the court actually granted permission for the defendants to serve Brian and Ben via email. And a big reason why that's ironic is because, as we saw in the previous video, Ben did actually try to serve Joshua Johnson, but he couldn't do it by email, right? Legally, he had to be served in person, so he tried using a process server to serve him in person. Obviously, that ended up resulting in Ben getting arrested. But as we're seeing here, Ben did actually end up getting served himself via email. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Ben can no longer speak about this situation legally. He has actually uploaded a new video titled Bad News, where he does actually want to mention that part 3 of the series is complete, but he's just not allowed to upload it.
Episode 3 is finally finished after crazy all-nighters and basically destroying my health. But I can't post it or I'm going to go to jail. Not only that, I will also immediately lose my lawsuit of $300,000, and the GoFundMe we made for Brian will go straight to this.
Version that is something that Coffeezilla actually speaks about in his video. But at the end of the day, it's their company, right? Bricks and Minifix, Alan McNeff's company, and he and the other members of corporate have handled this situation as bad as he possibly could have, it would be an honesty here. Now, Ben does actually go on to say that he feels like this is completely unfair and that Bricks and Minifigs have made up these false claims that Ben has been threatening towards them.
My personal opinion is that this is unfair because this order was put on me because this company was telling the court that I was making bomb threats, I was planning on murdering the manager and employees, which obviously I didn't do, and you can see that in the footage. The only problem is I was not given a chance to share my side. The court just heard their perspective, not mine. So because I wasn't able to share my side, I'm now no longer allowed to.
I hop on the side of the floor and she started spinning all around. She was like, don't worry about it. After tomorrow, you won't be here tomorrow.
He went flying off and she took off. Your child could have got pulled and then you would be being charged. Everything.
On September 12th, 2024, officers responded to a 911 call after a teenage boy was thrown from a moving vehicle. The driver was his own mother, and the argument that led to it had started over him refusing to come home from the park. I'm Jack, and this is Unpopular.
Okay.
She's sitting there arguing in the house. And then she tried to leave. So I'm like, let me get in the car. Let's have an actual sit down conversation. So I hop on the floor, I hop on the side of the floor, and she started spinning all around. It happened on top. We say on 630 tower, she pulled out her towel, and she pulled all the way down here. And she knew what she was doing. She gripped it real hard. So then I flew off the car.
You were on outside of the car?
Yeah.
Were you on the hood?
No, I was like, hold it, you see the car, it's over there. I was holding on to the side parts right there. And she whipped it real hard and threw me off the car. I know, she literally just whipped it super hard. She knew what she was doing.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Just stay here. We got EMS coming for you, okay? What hurts?
Sit down.
Okay. We got EMS coming.
Oh, bro, if y'all saw how hard she turned. tonight. That's it. We're gonna have a conversation because I'm an adult and I can talk to you now. Okay. Exactly what she said. So you're at odds with her. She's your mom, and you can't make a decision. She's not option. You call have to take that ride. So.
Hey, Devontae, come over here.
Did you see what happened? Oh, okay. So have resources and a home to come.
What am I getting arrested for? Well, explain it all to you. I've never been a film in my life. Are you serious? Get right to the main salad. No. Thank you, say, and the music gets to the court of law. Listen, do you understand these things I'm explaining to you? No. Okay. I came outside and he literally proceeded to chase me to my car and start banging on the windows to try to get in the car because I would not answer a question. Okay. And then I proceeded to drive down the driveway. Okay. He hung on to my car. Okay. I told him to get off. I screamed like 15 times to get off of my car. Okay. So I turned the corner. He proceeded to not get down. He got down at the corner. At which corner? At what corner? There's a video on my phone. Like, dead.
A family can find a
All right. Sorry about that. What time is it? 5:52. Oh, man.
What's up, Wrestle Behind the Curtain? Look, I'm making prediction quick. Roman versus Seth. Only place I want to see this is WrestleMania. That's it.
Oh, yeah. The New York Nets is one game away to win the NBA Finals. One game away. They will be battling against them in San Antonio. So that's going to be fun. We'll soon see if they will force a Game 6, because Game 6 takes place in Madison Square Garden. Yeah. It sucks, unfortunately, that the Spurs did beat the Knicks in Game 3, breaking their playoff sweep. Something I don't think would ever top something like that ever again. And that's a playoff sweep. I think that's the closest they have ever been to a playoff sweep. From play-in to the finals. But we will soon see Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. NBA Finals.
Yesterday, the Spurs lost to the Knicks 107 to 106.
No, Saturday. Saturday will be Game 5. Given the circumstances, we may have a reaction stream on it. May. All depends. For the finals, I'm rooting for the Knicks, because the Knicks have not won an NBA Finals since 1973. Now, of course, don't get me wrong, Victor Wembanyama definitely is one of those top guys, but I want the Knicks to win. I really do. I do want the Knicks to win. And hey, and guess what? The last time they were in the NBA Finals, it was in 1999, and there was Abe Brunson in their team. So Jalen's get to do something that I do believe that his father couldn't do: win the championship. Let's confirm if it is the 1999 NBA Finals.
On June 25th, 1999, the Spurs beat the Knicks 78 to 77. On June 23rd, 1999, the Spurs beat the Knicks 96 to 89. On June 21st, 1999, the Spurs lost to the Knicks 89 to 81.
No shot. The last time they were in the NBA Finals was the Spurs in 99. Oh my God. What long-term storytelling we are having right now. Oh, long-term storytelling for the fucking win. Wow, that is full circle right there. It was Spurs versus the Knicks in 99, and the Spurs was the champs. It looks like it could be the other way around. 4-1 oh. It could be a 4-1 too as well, but this time it's the Knicks 4-1. Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. And of course, Popovich, absolute hell of a coach. Rick Brunson was the center. Yep. Jalen. That's I was right. Jalen is doing what his father couldn't do in 1999, and that is to win the NBA championship. He is doing it for his dad. He is still, oh man, he's still alive. Hopefully he's there on San Antonio. Hopefully he's not in New York, because man, those crowds in New York are crazy right now. Man, he's about to do something that his father couldn't do in '99. And the fact that it's against the Spurs of all teams, and it was the same exact team in '99. Oh man, you can't fit a perfect ending like that. Defeating the Spurs this year instead of what happened in '99, where the Spurs won. That is crazy. Damn, bro. Okay. I will be right back. Boy. Keepers, Raiders, Title 6, and Colony Corporate. This goes over here now. Oh wait, actually, stand. So I want to let it go all the way down. Alright, this time I don't have to worry about having that. Now I have empty nutrients. And I might as well take the bunched joint as well. And I'm going to try to hit this. Try is the key. Because I'm going to showcase to you how we bunched it. Or at least Eric did. See, the thing is that it's definitely it's not supposed to be so packed, but when we try to hit it, yeah, there's not much airflow for some wacky reason. There's not much airflow. Okay, I think I might have now figured something out. Just went up my nose. Okay. Looks like I could be able to light it now. Let me go ahead and just take this off. I'll save it for later. It's so easy that you take. Oh. That tea is not liking me very well right now. Yeah, I'll choose this one instead. What the fuck? You're shitting me. It's been going on that long? You're joking. It's been going on since about March. You have got to be joking. March. Wow. Damn. That's fucking insane. $6.24. And that sun's going to be bright to the point where I might have to turn this one off. Let's figure out how we are. Oh, yeah. This light is not necessary at this time. you think? Should I do a dab? Oh no, I got even a better idea. Ooh, stay tuned. We got a special hit coming for you. Ooh. This is already old. Oof. Now, this special hit that I'm going to do about the time I'm getting ready to go is a garbage bowl. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. It's weed, keef, which I do believe. Hopefully. It's producing keef. Oh. Yes, it is producing keef. Good. Not much, but it is. There is keef. There we go. Alright, I'm checking out my hubby, so I'll be right back. Oh, actually, I'll do this. Since I've done it before, I'll go ahead and do it again. There we go. Alright, be right back. Let's see. Something to entertain you while I'm away for a moment.
WE hired him as in August 2020, Khan made the jump. WWE hired him as president and chief revenue officer with a $1.35 million annual salary, and everything changed. Not because of financial performance, but because of the darkest chapter in WWE's modern corporate history. On June 15, 2022, that is the deal that fundamentally altered the ownership structure of professional wrestling's biggest company, WWE, the family business that Vince McMahon Sr. started. Kairi Sane, whose farewell produced genuine outrage across social media. WWE parent company TKO, which just reported significant 2026 first quarter revenues, reportedly tasked President Nick Khan and Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque, and the media rights renewals that generated more revenue than any other period in WWE's existence. Who is Nick Khan? Meet WWE's president. 26. WEE Corporate. Who we are. 27. And the Night of Champions trailer features Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and CM Punk, suggesting that the company hasn't entirely erased him from its plans. Love you wug, WX wug. That wug you. Now, here's where we get to the title of this video. Has CM Punk officially signed with AEW after quietly leaving WWE? Let that sink in. What WWE what President Nick Khan, but the absence of criminal charges did not mean the matter was closed, because in November 2023, while the feds were still executing subpoenas, plaintiffs alleged that WWE's internal investigation into McMahon was a sham about how the product is terrible, how ticket sales are embarrassing, and how smaller wrestlers have been given too much television time. McAfee claimed that he, Orton, and the forgotten WWE fans weren't fond of WWE's current direction, which sees Orton in the background while 255 guys did a 45-minute Iron Man match. 10 weeks. Manual. What give me what WW what rover?
What rover?
What you done?
Love you wug. Love you wug. Love you hug.
Love you, wug.
Roster changes. This wasn't reactive. Asuka had been thinking about this, planning for it, and waiting for the right moment to walk away from the screen. And that's why the way WWE handled her exit matters so much. What you
Over here. Late. Late. Lace.
Judgment Day has survived
The Judgment Day.
Power struggles for years, but after what happened on Raw last night, fans think the faction may finally be turning on itself again, because one awkward clubhouse moment between from backroom betrayals to empty arenas and the 2026 legal battles that stripped his empire.
Yeah, like I said, the era of that messing up now is over, unfortunately.
retreated into retirement. He has not signed off on a farewell speech and handed the microphone to the next generation. He keeps showing up. He keeps doing the work.
It is 6:54. Hey, Raw, come over here. Come over here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Can't be on the table at the moment, okay? I need to do this. So I'm gonna move this over here because the sun is a lot. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So we're gonna go ahead and begin our setup. No, don't do that, please. And it's perfect to use this one. What the fuck? Hurry up. Because it's getting close to 7 o'clock. So that's when I would have to end the stream. Okay. Gotta be careful with that. Say that's a good amount. Next up. And not gonna do too much. Just like that. Oh, that should be fine. Oh yeah, that should be plenty. Okay. Thank you. wait, no. Don't do that yet. We have to light the dab first. Okay, it's ready. And now let it go. Here we go. This is the last hit of the day stream. Oh yeah, that's how you end it. We'll see you later today when I go take a nap.